quite a few close games of late. Big win last night. Jessica Jones dropping 32 points. And we're about to get set here. Ozima Nobuko hit 2 free throws in the final second last night to propel the SFU to a 2-point win, and here we go with the tip-off. Jessica Jones trying takes the ball as SFU sets up here. Swinging it around. Dryden drives it. SFU patient here on their first possession. Dryden in the lane, nice pocket pass. And the first basket for Simon Fraser. See the Mountaineers with a possession now. High pick and roll. Looking for an open. Working the ball around here. Mountaineers have quite a few returning players from last year. Top 2 scorers coming back. It's a veteran team here looking to make their mark in the Rocky Mountain Conference this season. Simon Fraser chucks up a 3, and that's no good. The Mountaineers will work back now. Driving, looking for the layup. And that one's too strong. Now SFU back the other way. Swant with it, over to Dryden, she'll take a 3. That one's a little short off the rim, and the Mountaineers rebound. Minute and a half gone here, the score 2-0 in favor of the Clan. Mountaineers working around the top, now down into the post. And we got a foul on the floor. First foul of the game. It's a foul on Claudia Hart there. The Mountaineers will retain possession. Hannah Cooper on the inbound. She swings it out top. Looking to set up a play here. Now they've gotten open. Still swinging around the top of the key. Relatively similar offensive ideas here for both teams as the Mountaineers get called for a charge. From what we've seen so far, both teams, and we definitely know this of SFU, they like to swing it around the top of the key, create some movement, look for someone open. And we're seeing the same from the Mountaineers here early on. Dryden bringing it up the floor now. Nobuko at the top of the key. Hand off to Dryden. Now Jones with it. As I mentioned before, 32 points last night. When she heats up, she's very difficult to contain. Dryden, the ball handler once again. Trapped now by the Mountaineers, and they'll force a jump ball. SFU struggling to create anything there on that possession. So now the Mountaineers still searching for their first points of the night. It's the guard Cooper with the ball. Swinging it around the perimeter. Searching for someone open. Some off-ball movement, but good defense from SFU so far. They haven't allowed much of anything. Tough shot, and that won't go. And a foul on the floor. Very, very good defense here from SFU early on. They seem to have a good bead on what the Mountaineers are trying to do so far. First substitution for the Mountaineers. Now Simon Fraser will come up looking for their second basket. Dryden the ball handler. Off to Nobuko. Swings around the top, that's Hart. Now Swant with it. Jessica Jones, back to Hart. Now Nobuko in the corner. She'll hand it off. Jones with the quick 3. No friendly bounce there. And now the Mountaineers will come away. Cooper with it. Cooper drives the lane, a good move. Tough finish. And she'll draw the foul. The freshman guard from El Paso, Texas will head to the line. First substitutions for Simon Fraser now. Carey will check in. Dryden having a little discussion at the bench with head coach Bruce Langford. She hits the first. First points of the night for the Mountaineers here. That one's good as well. We have a tied game here. Dryden up the floor now. 6:40 remaining in the first quarter. 2-2. Swan looking for a drive, kicks it out. Carey swings it around, Dryden the ball handler. Jones looking to get into the post, can't find it. Now Carey with it again, what can she create? Dryden drives, looking for a pass. Carey, she takes a shot, and that one's good. 2 points for Carey. Now it's 4-2. Cooper up the floor again. Mountaineers looking to create something in the post, and they do. That's Katie Dalton posted up. But an offensive foul. Mountaineers early on struggling to create anything. This is a similar first quarter to what we saw last night for SFU. Just stagnant offenses at both ends. Turnovers, fouls, just a bit of a feeling out process. Carey with another shot, and that one's good as well. Magla Carey, the Australian, hot early on with 4 points. That's Tatum Coleman, who had 15 points last night against Western Washington. She dishes it off. Now up to the top of the key yet again. Now down into the post. Good work in the post there from the Mountaineers. And they'll get their second basket. First from the field. Nabucco out to Dryden. Working on Cooper. And they're going to call a jump ball there. Possession arrow in favor of Simon Fraser. 6-4 here, Simon Fraser with a 1 basket lead early on. Carey out to Jones, to Dryden. Dryden looking for, she's got Carey. Carey working it. Carey with the extra step there in the lane, and that's turnover Simon Fraser. We have our first timeout here as we'll step out real quick. We'll be right back. Simon Fraser women's basketball. We're about to get back underway here. Not a whole lot to report on early on statistically. We have 4 total turnovers in the matchup, only 10 total points. Cooper bringing it up the floor. Saw Emma Kramer checked into the matchup for SFU there at the timeout. That one's turned over by the Mountaineers. Now Simon Fraser will have it. Dryden slowly bringing it up the floor. Out to Jones. Dryden now with it again. Good screen set by Carey. She takes the shot. And that's the third one for mid-range. Simon Fraser finding a bit of an offensive tempo here now through carry. The Mountaineers back with it. Patient number of handoffs at the top of the key. Now they'll drive it in. Still looking for something. Working it. Too many steps in the paint, and they'll turn it over. And another substitution for the Mountaineers here. 2 free throws and 1 basket for the Mountaineers, but needless to say, a bit of a struggle early on to find the basket. Kendall Sands bringing the ball up, looking for a pass out to Dryden. Dryden, patient. Now into Kramer, she'll battle and draw the foul. So Kramer will head to the line. Her first chance for some points on the night. Kramer out of Sullivan Heights in Surrey, BC. And her first one from the line is good. .349 here left in the first quarter. Kramer gets the second to go off the glass, and it's now 10-4 for Simon Fraser. Mountaineers looking to set something up in the post. Tough basket, and she's got it. It's number 25, Jaden Kanzler. Physical in the lane, and she'll draw the and one chance. Kanzler out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. She's got it. Nice motion from the line. Converts the and one. Now it's 10-7. Still in favor of Simon Fraser, pardon me. Kramer at the top of the key. That pass, bit of a communication there with Jones. Simon Fraser will turn the ball over. So Mountaineers with a bit of momentum now. Western bringing it up the floor. They'll swing it around. Looking to create something in the post again, but it's not there. Blocking foul on Western Colorado. Simon Fraser gets it back. 3:17 left now in the first quarter. Kramer on the inbound. That's Sands, the ball carrier. Jones looking to create something. Now Kramer down low. Back to Jones, she'll drive it in. A little bit of trouble handling it out to the corner. Jones with the offensive foul. Bit of a struggle there to create something for Simon Fraser. Jessica Jones hasn't quite heated up just yet, but as we know, that can happen pretty quick as she checks out. Western Colorado now within a basket, chance to tie it here. They work it around. Top. Now driving it down. Dangerous pass. That one's deflected out of bounds by Sands. Colorado will retain the ball, but only 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Tatum Coleman checking out. Klassen for SFU getting ready to check in here. And she will. Dryden will come out. Western Colorado, 8 seconds left on the clock. They'll need to set something up quick here. Contested three, that one's too strong. Klassen reins it in, now Sands will bring it up the court. Sands swings it all the way to the far side. Wazowski, a little too strong off the rim. Now on a fast break, Western comes back the other way. Little hesitation there. Now working it in the post. That layup's too strong. Good defense from Wazowski. Now Kramer straight after it. Her layup's too strong. Back and forth now. The pace has opened up here near the end of the first quarter. Klassen looking for the steal. They'll call the foul. Sands called for the foul, and in the bonus, Western Colorado will take 2 shots. Number 21, Samantha Coleman, no relation to Tatum Coleman, from Las Vegas, Nevada. She gets a second to go. Now it's 10-8. Still in favor of Simon Fraser. Bit of a slow build in the opening quarter here, but I think Simon Fraser will be relatively happy with the way they've started out. Kramer with it. Carey has been the top player for SFU early on. She kicks it back out. 3 goes up, and it's good. Emma Kramer. That's it. Cooper up the floor. Looking to set up the pick and roll. Doesn't create much. Still swinging it around. Western Colorado trying to create some traffic. 10 seconds on the clock. Now down into the post. Fight for the ball. Some more good defense from the Simon Fraser. And that's Kendall Sands that'll come away with it. Good contest, but Western Colorado will get the ball back here. 4 seconds left on the clock. She'll have to get it up quick. Call an offensive foul. That was a nice charge taken there by SFU. Sands again with more good defensive play. Just over a minute left to go now in the first quarter. 13-8, Simon Fraser. Klassen to inbound. Sands will bring it up the floor. Little hesitation on the dribble out to Kramer. Kramer with it, finds Carey. Carey to Sands. Sands has 1 dribble, now off to Carey. Carey swings it back out. Kramer, very similar spot to the last 3 she made, but that one won't go. Now Wazowski will head to the line for SFU. Wazowski with her first shot. She's got that one. Wazowski, the native of Langley, BC. She's got both from the line. Free throws have been a challenge for SFU so far this year, only shooting at 67% from the line, but look decent so far here early on. 15-8 now, just over 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Foul drawn there by Western Colorado. In the bonus, Cooper, point guard, will head to the line. Nobuko checks back in for Simon Fraser. Carey comes out. First one's good. Cooper hits the second as well. Last possession if they want it here for Simon Fraser as Sands brings it up the floor. Simon Fraser taking their time here. Bruce Langford calling the plays from the bench. Sands out to Wazowski, open three, she's got it. Nice setup there from SFU, the high pick and roll, then kicking it out to the corner. Few seconds left now. Western with the shot, that one's no good. And at the end of the first quarter, it is 18-10. Simon Fraser here on Clan TV. Welcome back, everybody. Some stats from the first quarter. Carey for Simon Fraser leading the way with 6 points. And for Western Colorado, Hannah Cooper with 4 and Jaden Kanzler with 3. Tough first quarter for Western Colorado insofar as offensive output, but still in the game here, only 8 points down. Plenty of basketball left to be played. SFU will start with the ball here in the second quarter. Dryden setting things up for SFU. Klassen. Nabucco. Swamp back in. Nabucco working it in the paint. Kicks it back out. Quick three. That one's no good. Western Colorado with the rebound. Scott up the floor. Pardon me, that's Cooper. Western Colorado swinging it around. Now working it into the paint. Tries to go up for the shot. That's a very good shot defense. And a serious size mismatch there, but it didn't matter. Colorado will keep the ball with only 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Cooper to inbound. Swinging around high. Dalton back to Cooper. Cooper working it aggressively in the lane, but that's too strong. Good rebounding for Simon Fraser. Now Dryden's away with it. She'll work at Swan. Swan, dangerous pass, but it connects. Quick shot, no good for SFU there. That wasn't the best of possessions for Simon Fraser, as they'll give the ball back to the Mountaineers. Dalton in the inbound. Cooper brings it up slowly. I think for Western Colorado, it might serve them well to up the tempo a bit here, because I think Simon Fraser is quite comfortable defending in the half court. They certainly seem to have a bead on the Mountaineers early on. Dryden brings it up the floor. Looking for something. Klassen, bounce pass, and the layup is good from Swan. Nice play there from SFU and a great pass in the lane. 8:32 left on the clock, second quarter. And Western Colorado will take a timeout. We'll be right back here with Simon Fraser women's basketball in just a moment. As we come back out of the timeout here, Simon Fraser with a 10-point lead. Look back at the first quarter shooting numbers. Western Colorado just 28% from the field, while Simon Fraser shooting at a 50% clip. 6 for 12 from the field. Western Colorado still searching for their identity offensively. Coleman to Cooper. Cooper looked like it was off the foot there. Cooper struggles to corral it, and that one's out of bounds. SFU will bring the ball back. Jessica Jones checking in. Wazowski and Klassen come off. Pardon me, that's just Wazowski coming off. Klassen still in the game. Dryden bringing it up. Klassen. She'll look for a pass. Handoff back to Dryden. Screen from Klassen. Now she'll get the ball. Out to the corner. Swat, and that one's good. Same spot over on the far side of the court from the commentator's perspective. They've hit 3 or 4 3-pointers from that spot. It's been effective early on. 23-10 SFU. Battle for the ball, and Simon Fraser will hold on to it. 13-point lead now for SFU. 7:38 left, second quarter. Mabuko on the inbound. Dryden. Calling out her play as she brings it up. Mabuko, top of the key. She'll drive it in. Aggressive play. Unlucky to not see that one go, but she gets it right back. Out to Dryden. That one's no good. Mabuko tries to get the rebound there, but can't quite keep her feet in bounds. So Western Colorado will take over. Grace Killens checking in for the first time for Simon Fraser. Mountaineers bringing it up. Gabby O'Connor now the ball handler for the Mountaineers. Coleman back to O'Connor. Swinging it around. Still searching for something. O'Connor tries the pass, and that one's broken up. Now Jones comes away with it to Klassen. Klassen contested, can't get it to go. Jones with the rebound. She'll draw the foul. Jessica Jones will head to the line. She was held scoreless in the first quarter, but we usually see quarters 2, 3, and 4 are big for Jones, so something to keep an eye out for. First one's good from the line. Jones got the second as well. 15-point lead now for Simon Fraser. Pulled away here so far in the second quarter. O'Connor bringing it up. Mountaineers working around. Good drive in the lane now, looking for a pass, but that one's broken up. Dryden away. Lots of players running the floor for SFU. Killens with the take, floater in the lane. Nice touch there. Now it's a 17-point lead for SFU. No points for Western Colorado here in the second quarter. Still searching for their first basket. O'Connor puts it up. No, that one won't go. Klassen with the rebound. Killens, Dryden. Jones calling for it. Quick shot. In and out. Won't go. Simon Fraser can't quite corral that one. So Western get the ball now. 27-10 here. Mid-second quarter. 5:40 left to play. As Bacon with it. Blocking foul called against the Mountaineers. Continuing to struggle here offensively. Just unable to create anything so far. Mabuko hands back off. Killens. Dryden. They'll get Dryden there. She'll turn the ball over. Bacon bringing it back up the floor. Western looking for that handoff. They drive the lane. That one's blocked, but the foul is called. That was Killens there with the contest. It's deemed to be a foul. So the Mountaineers with a good chance here to get their first points in the second quarter. Sands checking back in now for Simon Fraser as Dryden comes out. First one's a bit strong there for the Mountaineers. Still searching. That was Coleman with the miss. She'll get another shot from the line. That one's good. 27-11 now. 5:12 left in the second. Klassen with the inbound. Sands will bring it up. Strong contest by Bacon there. Now Jones with it. Klassen. Quick drive. She'll go up with the left hand, and that one's good. Nice drive by Klassen. Working that same drive into the paint from the left side, from the commentator's perspective, but Mountaineers can't do anything with it. Now Jones bringing it up. She'll go up, heavily contested, and draw the foul. We've seen so far very repetitive offensive possessions from the Mountaineers. Some handoffs on the outside, and then they look to drive the lane on the left, but it's been nothing doing so far. Really good defense from Simon Fraser. Jones at the line. First one's a bit strong. Jones gets the second one to go. Now 30-11 Simon Fraser. Bacon bringing it up. Swinging around. Back to Bacon. Coleman. Coleman's been the primary driver into the paint, but they haven't really been able to get her going as of yet. Bacon with it. Still looking for something. Bacon with the ball again. She falls into a double team. They're going to call the foul there on Klassen. Looked like a scenario just nowhere left to go, but the officials decided that was a foul. Justina Chan about to check in. Colorado has 17 seconds left in the clock. Swinging it around. Good drive there. The foul is called. That's been the way that SFU has been conceding points so far, is Colorado has been able to draw some fouls in the paint, but it's been few and far between so far. Just 11 points with 3:56 left in the second quarter for the Mountaineers. Make that 12 as they get the first shot from the line. That's Coleman, gets both to go. Chan on the inbound. Sands, physical, bringing it up the court. Good battle between Sands and Bacon there. Jones with it now. Out to Chan. She'll look for something. She drives in high with the left hand. Probably looking for the foul there, but nothing called. Western Colorado will take over. Bacon bringing it up. Coleman. Back to Bacon. The other Coleman for the Mountaineers. She's on with the ball now. Bacon back with it. 7 seconds left on the clock. 5 left in the shot clock. In the post. Turnaround jumper, no good. Jones will rebound. Jones trapped. She gets the ball away. So now Sands will bring it up. Chan with it. Back to Sands. Now Carey working in the paint. And she'll draw the foul. Simon Fraser in the bonus here now. 2:57 left in the second quarter. Carey got off to a good start in the first quarter. A couple nice mid-range jumpers. Now she's at the line. First one's a bit short. Carey gets the second one to go. Under 3 left to go here, second quarter. Bacon bringing it up. Three Mountaineers down low, trying to create some movement. Bacon swings it, can't find someone open. Really good defense from SFU. We've seen it all first half. They're ready for whatever the Mountaineers have to throw at them so far. Sands will head to the line now. Sands gets the first one to go. Katie Dalton about to check back in now for the Mountaineers. Sands gets both. We see Dolan checking in. Anna Weeble checking out for the Mountaineers. O'Connor bringing it up the court. Into the paint. As Coleman with the drive to that left hand again, but good defense. Now back in the paint. Physical play, but even better defense from Carey. That was Dalton and Carey battling for it, and Carey just had the positioning. So Simon Fraser will get the ball back. Chan into Sands, and Sands will bring it up. 20-point lead for Simon Fraser here. Jones turning around. That's a pretty shot. She'll get that one to go. 35 points for Simon Fraser. O'Connor trying to call the play out. Good defense for Sands. Another drive in the paint, but good defense from Carey. Western Colorado trying to get the matchup with Dalton and Carey in the paint, but Carey's been winning that one so far. O'Connor inbounds. Gabby Dowd in the game for Western Colorado. And that shot's good. That's one of the first perimeter shots we've seen from the Mountaineers. See if they can spark a bit of a late quarter drive here. Kramer. Kramer tries to work something. Good defense from the Mountaineers. Perhaps the first bit of a momentum, that we've seen here from the Mountaineers so far. Bruce Langford, head coach Simon Fraser, maybe would have liked if they just taken their time a bit in that possession, slow the game down. See if the Mountaineers can capitalize on some momentum here. Dalton swinging around. Coleman. That's a heavily contested shot from the outside, and that won't touch rim, so Simon Fraser will get it back. 53 seconds left to go, second quarter. Sands brings it up. She gets O'Connor to fall there. Kramer can't find her shot. Some impressive dribbling there. Don't see that too often. SFU draws a foul and Sands back to the line again. 35-16 here, second quarter. SFU up. The first is good from the line. She's got the second as well. Bacon bringing it up before. Moving screen call there. .37 seconds left, second quarter. See what Simon Fraser decides to do here. Jones with it. Taking her time here. Sands, good defense from Bacon. Chan with it. Back to Sands. Into the post, Carey. Carey working it. Jones, step back. Pump fake, she takes it. Bit off balance, that one's no good. But SFU gets it back. Bruce Langford calling for final shot here. Sands. They get a foul call on Simon Fraser. So with 5.6 seconds left in the second quarter, Mountaineers will get one more chance to bring it up to 4. 37-16 is the score. Bacon kicks it out, and the Mountaineers won't even get a shot off there at the end of the quarter. So, at the half, Simon Fraser looking comfortable so far with a 37-16 lead here on Clan TV. We'll be back for the third quarter in moments.
In the last 54 years, we've changed a lot. But we'll never forget where we came from. We remember. We followed their paths, the bold and fearless ones, who crossed boundaries and broke down barriers, raising our leaf high above the ground. And we will raise it even higher, staying true to their legacy and our values. Loyalty, courage, integrity. And now, it's our turn. Our talent, our grind, stronger every day, our family, always growing, success, exceeding expectations, our look, different, but the message remains the same. We are Canada's NCAA team, and we proudly rep the Leaf.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor.
It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
From court to court and lane to lane under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
everybody, and welcome back for the second half of Simon Fraser University women's basketball on Clan TV. Take a look at some first half stats here. The visiting Western Colorado Mountaineers struggling from the field, just 3 for 16 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3. That's 18% shooting. Meanwhile, your home Simon Fraser University Clan shooting 40.7% from the field and 12 for 14 from the free throw line. Big turnaround after last night where they really struggled from the line, so I'm sure Bruce Langford's happy about that one. 37-16 is the score to start the third quarter here. We'll see if Western Colorado can muster anything in a comeback effort here. They came back from 20 points down against Western Washington last night, got it within 3 points at certain stages, but were unable to finish it off. So we'll see what they have in store here for SFU. Swant, Dryden, swinging it, good pass. Jessica Jones, that one's automatic. You cannot leave Jessica Jones that wide open. She will make you pay. Good start here for SFU. Dryden, good defense. Pocket pass, that one's blocked off. Swant bringing it up, pushing the pace. Swings it out to Jones. Hart. Now Dryden, shot fake. Bounce pass in the lane. Rabuko gets her own rebound, kicks it back out. Jones thinks about it. Now she'll drive it in. Bounce pass, Swant. Up strongly, but that shot's too much. Rabuko with her second offensive rebound of this possession. Dryden. Swant in the corner. Jones will put it up quickly. That one's just a bit too strong. SFU with a prolonged series of possessions there. Drain the shot clock all the way down. Cooper's the ball carrier again at the point for the Mountaineers. She'll draw a foul here early on. Cooper 4 from 4 for the line in the first half. So good free throw shooter. She'll see if she can continue that work here. 40-16 for Simon Fraser. Early third quarter. Cooper gets the first to go. Cooper has a second as well. Rabuko on the inbound. Dryden. Good contest from Cooper. Hart's got it. She looks for a pass. Back to Dryden. Swant. Bounce pass in the lane. Rabuko looks, see if someone else got a hand on it, but they didn't, so the Mountaineers will take over. Cooper back at the point after she sat out most of the second quarter, and we saw Bacon in. See what they do with that position going forward the rest of the game. Coleman looking for something. Good shot there. That's Dalton with the turnaround. 40-20. Rabuko left with all kinds of time. Now Jones has it. Rabuko out to Swant. Over to Dryden. Deep three. She's got it. That was a full 2 steps back from the three-point line. Doesn't matter. Nothing but net. Coleman waiting patiently. Back to Cooper. Now they work it down. Looking for something. Looks like the Mountaineers will get the ball back here. 20 seconds left of the shot clock. 7:12 left in the quarter. Good inbound. Now looking for a drive with the left hand is Coleman. Seems to really like going to that left hand. Hasn't had a ton of success so far. But Cooper with a good move, and she'll get the basket to go. Cooper with 4 points in the first half. Now make that 8. She's got 4 points early in the third here. Jones to Hart. Back to Jones. Little jab step. That three's no good. And out of bounds on Simon Fraser. Mountaineers looking a little bit more comfortable here to open the third quarter. Still a long way back in this game for the Mountaineers, though. Pick and roll. Cooper, nice work there. She'll get the basket to go. Langford coaching up his team on the sidelines. Simon Fraser will bring in 2 subs. The next whistle. Nabucco looking for an option. Drinan, no hesitation. She fires, and she's got that one. 2 3-pointers here for Drinan, early third quarter. Mountaineers take a 3, and that one's good. That's Gabby Dowd. Only took 1 shot in the first half, but that one's good from 3-point range. Nabucco right back at the other end. Strong move right under the basket. She gets it, and she'll have a chance for an and one at the line. Kramer and Sands entering the game now for Simon Fraser. Nabucco gets it. 3-point play as she heads off and Carey heads into the match. Carey had a good first quarter, some nice mid-range shooting. See if she can continue that here. 5:36 left to play third quarter. It's a 20-point margin, 48-28. Coleman to Dalton. Now Cooper looking for something. She kicks it out. Dribbling from Dowd. She drives it in. Fights for her own rebound. And the Mountaineers will keep the ball. Gabby Dowd here having an impact early on, third quarter. Cooper deep past the Dowd. Now Dalton. Dowd, strong drive to the lane. She'll draw the foul. Gabby Dowd only saw 3 minutes of action in the first half, but she's looked like one of the better players for the Mountaineers here in the third. Dowd's got the first from the line. Number 4, Jesse Erickson, about to check in for the Mountaineers. Dowd's coming out. Sands bringing it up the floor. Under some good pressure from Samantha Coleman. Kramer into the paint. Carey. Turnaround hook shot. That one's just short. Cooper will slow the tempo now. Strong defense from Kramer, but a bit too strong. And that'll draw the foul. And we'll take a timeout here as Simon Fraser is up 49-29 on the Western Colorado Mountaineers here in the third quarter. As we welcome you back in here, some early third quarter stats for the Mountaineers. After a really low offensive output in the first half, they found a bit of a shooting touch. Hannah Cooper up to 10 points now. Gabby Dowd off the bench with 7. 49-29. Quick three, that one's far too strong. Simon Fraser will rebound. Sands, Swan, just a bit too strong. Carey with the rebound. Back to Carey. She'll look for something. Hart. Back into Carey in the post. Bounce pass. That's Sands. Good vision from Carey there to find Sands driving to the basket. Up to 51 points for Simon Fraser. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Dalton looking for an option. Coleman looking for the drive, but she kicks it back out. Into the paint with Dalton. Footwork. Can't get that one to go, but Dalton does draw the foul. I am. Dalton now heads up to the line. Played 12 minutes in the first half, 2 points. Her first from the line here. That one's too strong off the back rim. Dalton with her second. That one's good. And she'll come out of the game as Jaden Kanzler checks back in. Kanzler 3 points so far, 1 for 1 from the field. Sands bring it up court. She'll search for some space into Carey in the post. Carey working at double teams. Cooper tearing the ball away. Good defense from Cooper there on the double team. But with the possession arrow, Simon Fraser will retain the ball. Sophie Klassen checking in now. Claudia Hart coming out of the game. Sands. Now Kramer driving. Looking for something with her left hand out to Carey. Now in the post, Klassen, turnaround. Nice post work from Klassen, and she'll get it to go. 53-30. 3:15 left in the third quarter. Wazowski's going to check back in here in a moment for Simon Fraser. Subs for the Mountaineers as well. Sands bringing it up. Klassen looking to set the pick. That one's not used. Now Kramer from deep with a three-pointer. Emma Kramer 3 for 3 from deep on the game now. She hasn't taken many shots, but she's been efficient with them. Cooper working it down to the paint now. That's Kanzler. She kicks it back out. Cooper. Shot clock's down to 7. Cooper puts it up. That one's no good. Klassen will rebound. Swan. Over to Sands. Sands. Kramer now. Swan. Klassen. Back to Kramer. Into the paint and carry. Swan takes a look, puts it up. That one in and out, no good. So now Cooper will bring it back up the floor. 2 minutes left to be played here, third quarter. Western Colorado looking to create something here. They'll drive it in. Up and under move. That one's too strong. Good defensive stand for Simon Fraser. Klassen in transition, but that one's stripped. Cooper coming back with it. Cooper, elusive with the ball. Now, that's Kanzler going up strong in the paint. She'll draw the foul. 1:32 left here, third quarter. 56-32 in favor of the home team, Simon Fraser. Kanzler will get 2 shots here. Kansler at the line. That one's too strong. See if she can get the split at the line here in the moment. Visiting Mountaineers in the bonus for the remainder of this quarter now. She gets the second one to go, and immediately she'll come out of the game. As Michaela Parker, number 12, checks in. Junior out of Callahan, Colorado. Sands. Let's Hart bring it up the floor. Hart looking for the handoff. Difficulty on the exchange. But they'll call a foul here on Western. Only a second team foul for the Mountaineers here, so Simon Fraser will look to do something off the inbound. Hart battling for it. Klassen can't come in and strip it away. So now O'Connor brings it up the floor for the Mountaineers. Struggles on the inbound there for SFU. Probably didn't want to give that one away like that. Now the work in the paint. Dowd. After a good start to the third quarter, she's back on the floor, but can't get that layup to go in the lane. There's a battle for it on the ground. But it looks like, yes, the Mountaineers will get it back here on the loose ball. 20 left in the shot clock, 1:02 left in the third quarter. Looking for someone open. O'Connor with the quick one. She gets that to go. Good design there on the inbound. Good shot from O'Connor. Sands with it for SFU now. Waiting for something to develop. Hart tries to work it in the paint, but Jones is blocked off, and that'll be a turnover. Things a little more even here in the third quarter. Mountaineers finding a bit of spark in this one. 40 seconds left, third quarter. O'Connor with it. Screen from Dowd. Now Dowd calling for it. She'll get it. Shot fake. Back to O'Connor. Wide open for three. Can't get that one to go, but Dowd's there at the rebound. And she gets the harm. Chance for a three-point play. She's fired up about that one. Dowd's been a real source of energy here for the Mountaineers in the third quarter. Sands coming out of the game. Then I'll be Dryden and checking back in for Simon Fraser. Dowd converts at the line. 56-38 now for SFU. Shot clock is off. They can hold for the last possession here if they like. O'Connor playing tight on Dryden. Ten seconds left. Dryden still with it. She'll look for something. Now she looks for a pass. 3 seconds left. Klassen, quick shot. That's no good. So at the end of the third quarter, 56-33 for Simon Fraser over the visiting Western Colorado Mountaineers. We'll check back in here in a moment with the beginning of the fourth quarter. Simon Fraser, University Basketball on Claya TV. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, as we take a look at some stats at the end of third quarter. 2 players now for Western Colorado in double figures. Cooper and Dowd both at 10, contributing 20 of the 38 team points for the Mountaineers. Meanwhile, for Simon Fraser, it's spread around pretty evenly, but Emma Kramer and Jessica Jones each with 8 points. Dryden kicking it out. Hart, good take. Back to Dryden. That one's just a bit short. Wazowski with the rebound. She goes up, draws the foul. Nice rebounding there. Wazowski from the line. She's got 5 points on the night. Perfect from the line. Now 3 for 3. She gets both the fall, now 4 for 4. And Simon Fraser has it back to a 20-point lead, 58-38. Mountaineers through Cooper there, working it around. Pick and roll, can't find any space. Now down in the paint. Nice defense from Klassen. It's off her last, so the Mountaineers will get the ball back, but good post defense from SFU there. Despite really struggling from the field so far this game, that was a good quarter for the Mountaineers and proves my point right there as Coleman gets the layup to go with the harm, and so she'll look to make it 3 at the line. Bruce Langford not happy with that possession there, and he'll get his team to take a timeout. We'll be right back here at Simon Fraser University women's basketball in a moment. As we welcome you back in here, head coach Bruce Langford having a good talk with his team. Lead down to 18 points, and I think some of the defensive success that they were having in the first half has gone away here a bit. The Mountaineers have been more effective in the third and now early fourth quarter as Samantha Coleman heads to the line looking for a 3-point play. Coleman with 5 points on the night through 3 quarters. That one won't go in on the bounce, so SFU will bring it up court. Dryden with speed into the paint to Klassen. Dryden hits it in the corner, but a foul been called, so the Mountaineers will have the ball. No basket for SFU. Cooper bringing it up court. 18-point lead for SFU. Now in the paint, Mountaineers can't get the roll. Another foul called against Simon Fraser. Looked like pretty decent body positioning there, but the call nonetheless, as the Mountaineers will go back to the line. That's Jessie Erickson at the line for the Mountaineers now. She gets the first to go. First free throw of the night for Erickson. Make that 2 for 2 from the line for Erickson. 58-42 now. Aggressive defense from Western here. They'll look to trap, and it's effective. Now they'll look to pounce on the pass break. That one's no good. So some aggressive defensive tactics here from the Mountaineers. Half-court trap. And they're creating something with it. Cooper drove the lane, couldn't get it to go. But the Mountaineers will get the ball back. They inbound Erickson. Now down into the paint. And a foul is called. This is some serious momentum now for the Mountaineers. Swazinski checks out. And that's Swant checking back in for Simon Fraser. It's Coleman. Jab step on the outside into Erickson, but that layup's way too strong. She gets the ball back. Now working it down low. Nice post move from Kanzler. But a fast break for Simon Fraser. Mountaineers caught sleeping there, and Klassen will take advantage with an easy layup. 60-44. Things opening up a bit here in the fourth quarter. 8:08 remaining, and the score is 60-44. Timeout, Mountaineers. As we welcome you back in here, early fourth quarter. Nice offensive surge from the Mountaineers here as the quarter's changed over. And they've got it a little bit tighter here. Only 16 points down. See what they can do. A little over 8 minutes remaining. Cooper, who's been good for the Mountaineers tonight. Primary ball handler, Erickson with it now. She'll drive the lane. Tries to create some space, but can't do much with it. Jones on the break. Tough pass to corral in traffic. That shot's blocked out of play, but Simon Fraser will get the ball. It's Gabby Dowd checking back in for the Mountaineers, as is Kate Dalton. Dowd with 10 points off the bench. Just 8 minutes of action, so some good performances there off the bench for the Mountaineers. Nabucco in the paint. Kicks it out. Swat. That pass is almost broken up by Cooper. Good instincts, but it goes out of bounds. Simon Fraser gets the ball back. 19 seconds left on the shot clock for Simon Fraser here. Drynan on the outside. Jones. Drynan sets the pick. Back to Drynan. Nice two-person game there between Jones and Drynan. Pick in the give and go. And a three-pointer for Simon Fraser. Cooper looks to create some space. Coleman. Now Dalton on the outside. Cooper. Aggressively, she'll drive. Looking for some contact and a foul there, but nothing's called. So good defense from SFU, and they'll get the ball back. Drynan. Nabucco. Working it back and forth. This aggressive defense from the Mountaineers, causing a bit of trouble, but Drynan has it. Now Jones. Klassen setting a pick. Jones doesn't use it. Drynan with it. Now in the post, Nabucco. Out to Jones. Thought about the quick shot. Swant. Pass in the lane. Klassen, they need to get a shot off. Jones does, but it's too late. So a shot clock violation there for SFU. And that aggressive defense from the Mountaineers tactical change they made about late, maybe perhaps 2 minutes left in the third quarter has made a difference. 63-44 for Simon Fraser. Dowd kicking it out. Trying to get it in to get out, and then now do eventually. Good defense from Klassen. Dalton gets it back, though, and she'll draw the foul on the second chance opportunity. So Katie Dalton heads to the line for the Mountaineers. 6'2", Magnolia, Texas native. She's 1 for 2 from the line so far tonight. That one's just a bit short. See if she can make good on her second attempt now. That one's good. Dalton adds 1 point at the line. Now SFU bringing it up. They're taking a patient approach to this defensive pressure from the Mountaineers. Nobuko in the lane gets it. She kicks it out. Jones, quick three. That one's too strong. Good hustle from Nobuko to try to get it back, but it's out of bounds. So empty possession there for Simon Fraser. But that's the kind of look you want if you're Jessica Jones, wide open in the corner. Just couldn't get that one to go. O'Connor, ball handler for the Mountaineers now. Dowd, back to O'Connor. Still looking for something. That's a travel on O'Connor. Just struggling for options there. Didn't look like the Mountaineers really had themselves figured out offensively. And Simon Fraser takes advantage. Nobuko. Drinan. Not fazed by the pressure. Swamp with it. Now Klassen looking for options. Nobuko. She fights for it, and they'll call the foul. So hold on Coleman there. SFU has the ball, quick inbound, Swant with a shot. Yeah, Simon Fraser takes advantage there. Smart play by Drinan. And Swant makes the Mountaineers pay. 65-45 for SFU. Dowd with the quick shot. Friendly bounce, and she'll get that one to go. 13 points now for Dowd. Pass by Drinan, that was perhaps a bit aggressive there, and that one's picked off. O'Connor with it. O'Connor spins in the lane. Pretty move, and that basket will go. 15-point lead now for Simon Fraser. As O'Connor cut into it there with a nice move. Drinan and Klassen bringing it up the floor. Simon Fraser looking for options. They drive the lane. That is quite the aggressive drive to the lane from Sands, and she'll get the foul. So a chance for a three-point play here. The Mountaineers were going for the charge. They are trying to draw it, but couldn't get her feet under her. So Sands will go to the line now. Officials in discussion here, and we'll hit a media timeout. So 4:35 left in the fourth quarter. It is 67-50 for your Simon Fraser University Clam. Simon Fraser still with a big lead, but it's been interesting here in the third and fourth quarters as the Mountaineers have gotten back into this one. We'll be back in a moment.
like better about the GH5 though, and I prefer
As we welcome you back from the media timeout here. As we've mentioned, in the second half, Gabby Dowd for the Mountaineers with a big performance. 12 minutes, but 13 points. She's been very effective. And at the same time, the Mountaineers shooting 45% in the second half after really struggling in the first half. Meanwhile, for Simon Fraser, no players in double digits just yet, but Taylor Drynan does have 9 points and 6 assists. So the Mountaineers bringing it up the floor. Cooper. Dowd. Dowd with it. O'Connor. Cooper and O'Connor on the floor here together. Dowd. Wide open under the basket. Almost too much space, and her layup's too strong. Drynan. Good patience with it. Wabuko working in the paint. Good move, but just a little too much English on that one. She can't get it to fall. Cooper bringing it up. Screen from Dowd. Cooper dribbling, can't find much. Coleman. O'Connor. O'Connor still with it. It's good penetration there, but can't get the layup to go. Sands bringing it up the floor. As you see Emma Kramer about to check in. Dangerous pass, but it makes it through. Drynan with it. Sands. Klassen posting up. But Sands looks it off, swings it all the way around. Now Drynan. She'll look for a shot. No, pass to Sands. Now Nabucco in the paint. Good work. Tries to find a layup, but is fouled in the process. So Nabucco will head to the line for Simon Fraser. 3:13 left in the fourth now. 18-point lead SFU at 68-50. Nabucco misses the first.
Did you by any chance check stretch and everything? Okay, cool.
She gets the second to go, though. So now Dowd will inbound. Cooper brings it up the floor. Cooper calling her play out. Looks like a double high pick and roll here. Cooper draws the foul off that. Foul on Klassen. With that foul, Mountaineers on the bonus here for the last 3 minutes. Cooper at the line, 6 for 6 so far from the stripe. Make that 7 for 7.
You know what's neat?
Cooper
You know what's
with her
neat?
second shot now.
How we literally play all our
That one's good as well.
every single, like there's not one red shirt or one like person who doesn't see them.
Grace Killen's entering the matchup
It's truly a team.
for Simon Fraser now. Drynan comes off. Klassen with the ball. Sands. Sands looking to get away from the trap. Wabuko. Wabuko still with it, back to Sands. Kramer on the outside. Swinging it around now, our Simon Fraser. Looking for something. Shot clock down to 7. Sands in the lane. Nice drive. Nice move from Sands. She created something out of nothing there. SFU up to 71 points. And a 19-point lead. Good defensive play by Klassen. Now SFU on the fast break. Sands smartly slows the tempo down. Kramer. Kramer thinking about what her options are. Looking for something. Bounce pass. Killens. Nice footwork. And a great layup. Little Euro action there. A pretty move. And with that, a 4-0 run quickly there for Simon Fraser. The Mountaineers will take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment. 1:58 remaining, fourth quarter. As we come out of the timeout here, 1:58 remaining, 73-52 lead for Simon Fraser. They haven't taken a lot of shots in the fourth quarter, but those they have been successful. SFU 6 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. They have taken 5 fouls, and so the Mountaineers are in the bonus, but this is a pretty tall mountain to climb for the visitors with under 2 minutes remaining to be played. Cooper swings down. That's Coleman. Now down into the paint. Physical play in the post. And that's Cooper on the rebound. One of the shortest players on the court, but good offensive rebound, and then the two-pointer. Wazowski getting trapped. Sands tries to move it quickly, and that's a turnover. So the Mountaineers will come back now. Cooper, not a lot of time to waste here. Have to look for something relatively quickly. She drives in and gets that one to go. So Mountaineers respond to 4 quick points here. And now the Mountaineers will try to trap Simon Fraser. Kramer getting doubled. Physical defense. But good ball movement from SFU. And that's Wazowski who lays it in. 1 minute left to be played here, fourth quarter. 75-56, Simon Fraser. Erickson down low in the post. Easy 2 points for the Mountaineers. 45 seconds left. Wazowski, Robuco. She works it around. Sands. Simon Fraser content to take the time here through Kramer. Kramer back to Sands. Sands, pass down low. Wazowski. Almost the exact same layup as the previous possession. And now it's 77-58. 20 seconds left. Looks like the Mountaineers are content to just run one final play here and drain the clock out. They'll go to the post again. Shot underneath the basket, no good. 5 seconds left. Kramer. She'll hold the ball. And that's all from the West Gym. Simon Fraser, after a thrilling overtime victory last night, this one was a little more comfortable. 77-58 over the Western Colorado Mountaineers in the West Gym here. With that, Simon Fraser will move to 5-5 on the year, so they're all evened up. And Western Colorado now 0-2 on the year. Stay tuned. In just a few moments, we'll have Simon Fraser men's basketball action as the guys will take on Douglas College here. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and for Jake Hall and Kendra Ho, our production crew, our camera crew, thank you very much for your efforts, and we'll see you back here in just a few moments with men's basketball action on Clan TV.